So it's Saturday afternoon, the 30th of April. We are on our way to Three Sisters Circuit near Wigan, just off the M6. We're on the M6 now for the one-day event tomorrow for the second round of the ACU Streetstock Championships and Shannon's second event. I get to relax in the passenger seats while Shannon drives, and then obviously on the way back I will drive because she will be tired. Loaded up, using our new trailer on the back, which is larger than the previous one, so we can get a bit more stuff in it. Just had a little snack on the way of 1 or 2 digestive biscuits. So we've got about another 40 minutes driving to do before we get to a restaurant that we're booked into for our tea. We're booked in for 5:30, so the plan is to eat well, then we'll go and wait for the paddock gates to open, which open at 7 PM, and then it's into the circuit, park up and get set up, which normally takes around about an hour or so. And then the plan is to get a track walk in before it starts getting too dark, and then just chill out. So speak later. So here we are, we're at Wigan, and we're first stop is we need to eat. So we're at, what's this place called? The Brewers Fair. So we're going to eat, fill our boots, and then we're going to make our way to the Three Sisters Circuit where the gates open at 7 PM and hopefully get into the paddock and get a good spot and get set up. So this little red wine is going down a treat. So we're all fed and watered at the local Wheat Sheaf pub. Brewers Inn. We're at Three Sisters now, set up. It's drizzling a little bit, but it's not particularly cold. So we've met some friends here who also race in the same class. Iona races her 125 and they're in the same class, so we're using our gazebo. This is Iona's bike, same model as the one we've got, but she runs without a fairing on hers. And then of course ours is parked up. Chances are we were putting wets on in the morning certainly for the practice sessions. They've gave a bit of drizzle in the morning, but then apparently it's going to clear up and dry out throughout the day, so we'll see how it goes. So wets are at the ready, got some spare slicks. So we're going to try and get a track walk in before it's dark, so we're going to need to go soon. And then we're going to settle down for the night, I think. The paddock's already filling up. There'll be a lot probably arrive tomorrow morning from 7 o'clock onwards, because a lot of people that race here live fairly local, so not far to go for them. We've got a good spot right up against the track. There is some go-karts going around this evening, some sort of go-kart event going on. So there we go, all set up. So we're getting ready for the riders briefing, which is at 9:30 any moment. The track is still damp all the way around, although you can see some dry patch appearing, but it's definitely not dry enough for slicks, so the wets are on. It'd be nice if it does dry out for us though today, then we will put the slicks back on. Shannon is ready for the riders briefing, and then at 10 AM I believe practice starts. So she's got 2 practices today and 4 races. So the idea in the first practice is to just go out, get used to being on the wets, and of course get used to the circuit, which she hasn't even seen before. So that in itself is a task. All the marshals are gathering. The riders have to be down here for 9:30 for the briefing. and then we get time to get ready for practice. It's not particularly cold, little gentle breeze, but the track is definitely drying. Here we go, race one for Shannon. The track is damp all round. We've had to put the wets back on. Here we go, race two for Shannon. She's not got a great start in this one, right at the back of the field. Come down to the right hander. There we go. Nice and steady. There's Iona having a battle with the other female in the race. The race has been stopped. So that ended the day at Three Sisters. It's been cut a little bit short. Shannon was due out for 4 races today. She did get 2 in. So all is not lost. Unfortunately, a rider went down on this bend here in these damp conditions, and if I zoom in a bit, you can't quite see it, but there is fuel and oil spilt all the way from the inside of the corner to the outside, which means that there is no racing line now through this corner, and the corner is lethal, slippy. They did take a race out onto the track for a sighting lap, and when the riders returned back to the start line before the race began, all the riders were saying, no, we're not doing it, the corner is way too slippy for racing. And after a riders briefing with the clerk of the course and the officials, they decided to call it a day. The right decision, safety comes first. No one wants lots of fallen riders, people getting injured, bikes being broken. Nothing's going to be achieved by that. So early day here at Three Sisters. There's the ladies just making their way back to the van. So we're going to start the process of packing up. Just about to exit Three Sisters, fully loaded up now. Paddock is starting to empty. You can see it's still quite wet and damp. That's pretty much how it's been on and off all day. Here comes Hattie.